Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. And while that other video was loading on how to make this, and if you didn't watch these, this is pretty cool because now none of the petals are on top. So I'm going to do one in color for somebody that might have an idea how to print it. And I'm going to go ahead and change it now, something other than a hairline. I'm going to leave it red, but I want a half a point. And then I'm going to Control D, make a duplicate, and I'm going to rotate it at 22.5 degrees. And then I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in and move it over. Left click, right click, make it something. Well, I didn't have to make the other one. And now we can move these out of the way. Or delete them. Now you don't really have to nudge it back, but I like working kind of in the center of the page. Now we're going to Control D and make a duplicate and then move it to that node, rotate it that 22.5 degrees. And like in the previous video, now none of them are going to be on totally top. So we'll take this one. This time we'll contour it the same, but let's contour it in yellow. And look at that. Now we can do the exact same thing. And I'm going to try this. I'm going to back up here, see if this works. Let's group all these together, see if it'll work. It's going to take a little bit of time because it's having to do each individual spot. And it kind of worked. You know what I did? I did not probably group that one in. So let's select them all, group and ungroup, and then let's make sure I select them all, Object, Group, or Control G, and then try this. And what's so cool about this, if this didn't work, it saved you a few steps. It's taken a few seconds to do it. But if you don't particularly like that, you could back up and change your contour color to, let's say, this green. And this is where you could do one petal at a time and maybe make it, whoa, I don't like that at all. Let's change it to a, you know what, let's try this. Let's change the outline to a yellow and then contour it with a green. And what it's going to do, it's going to take that 1/2 inch or 1/2 point yellow line. That doesn't look too bad. For some reason, that one's didn't contour all the way. But you get the idea. And this is where, if you didn't have them grouped together, you could play around with your colors first and see what it looks like. So you could go blue, well, contour in the green like we did, and it takes less time. So let's make the outside, let's pick a better blue. That doesn't look that bad. So, and you can do it, the old way, just go by and hitting apply. Of course, I didn't change. And that would look pretty cool because you could make every other one blue and have the other ones red, and you could completely change it up. Let's see if this works. Because we're still going to contour this, the same color. I need to right click, even though I don't really like that color. But now let's group them all. You have to group them, so don't just select them, go ahead and group them. And now let's hit apply. Might not work because I already had one done. But let's just see what it looks like. It's not going to work because I've got that one already done. So let's take that out of there. What we can do is just go up here and put no fill, I think. Nope, it is a contour. But you get the idea. Let's take this one out and group it. You know what we could do? Control D and rotate it. Now, if you don't know what it is, you can just hit plus 22.5 and it'll rotate it. So we need to make that one blue, that blue. Can't remember which one it was, but I think it was that one. Whoop. I'm left clicking, I need to right click. Now we need to group, Control G. Now let's see if it works. It's thinking, so it's working. Whenever you get that little spinning wheel, it's working. It's because it takes a lot of time because it's having to do a lot. Now, not really happy with the colors, but you get the point that none of them are on top of each other. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit, and thank you.